What is up? What is up, guys? This is Mark with the Mic, and this is another The Wrestling Babble podcast by Recycling Inc. I'm Mark with the Mic, and joined by Louis Beans.
What is up? What is up?
Right when I was saying, "What is up, guys?" I drank coffee, and it went down the wrong pipe. So I fucked that up. My bad. Fastlane tonight. Shout out to my girlfriend. It's her birthday today too. Happy birthday, Jackie. We're gonna be doing a lot of cooking today. Good week in wrestling. A lot of wrestling. Good week. I think there was not a bad show.
Thankfully, right?
I think Raw was solid, which was usually the one that we point at.
It's about time, right?
Yeah.
You know
So I think everything was good build to Fastlane. I think we had a good build to Fastlane. I think AEW showed some stuff. There's some things that I really cringed and it was hard for me to watch after, which I had to stop it, not watch, wait till the next day, and then finish it.
Mm-hmm.
Because things make me mad. Cody Rhodes.
Yes, sir.
I'm just going straight to you. Cody Rhodes, you make me mad. You do stupid shit.
Kick him in the ass.
Yeah. You do, like, I swear to God, you do stupid shit. Like, that was not called for. When you told me that, too, and I had to go back, because I think when I was watching it the first time, I wasn't really paying attention to Cody Rhodes' match, because I usually don't pay attention to his matches. And then when you told me that, then I was like, damn, I'm going to have to watch this and see it.
Gotta let everybody know what you're talking about.
So, we'll get into the weekend wrestling. We'll go into AEW, but it was a non-sell of an arm break, which really kind of annoyed me. And there was other ways that you could have easily did it to sell the arm, but he did not. He just went for both arms.
It looks terrible when you see it in replay.
Yeah.
In slow motion. It's just like, why did you do that? Why you do
But he was not the only one that was like a no sell of a lot of like powerful moves. Like Pentagon was fucking invincible in that match as well. So it was a little to both.
I give all the credit in the world to Pit together, because if you break a man's arm and he pins you, I would have kicked him in the face. I'm just saying.
But yo, he took a crossroads. He took a Canadian pile driver. Like, he took everything in like his strong arsenal and got right back up from it, like fast.
Well, you know how it go, especially in that lane.
Yeah,
they just that's not how you finish a match.
No,
it's until all your supers are depleted. That's when the match is over. So
yeah, so that was the issues there with AEW. But other than that, it was a good show. I'll shout out Britt Baker and Rose Thunder Rosa. Amazing match. Probably one of the hardcore matches you ever see in women's division. That you actually see blood and shit. And that was the first time
in today's women's
division. I haven't seen blood like that in the women's division.
I have in Japan.
It
wasn't from it wasn't even from anything hardcore. It was just, oops, somebody got hit in the head, and there we go. You know what I'm saying? So,
So,
but yes, here definitely.
So, news right now, pretty much the network is pretty much done. By April 4th, it'll be fully finished. You won't be able to log on to that area at all. It's all on Peacock. So I'll say one thing I thought it was going to be is that you have to pay for Peacock and then pay for the subscription of WWE Network. But what I learned is just one thing.
Don't they tell you that the ad?
I didn't pay attention.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I just was like,
the price was, and it's cheaper, right? Isn't it like they said you only have to get the $5 one to opt in?
Well, I settled for
if you want the pay-per-views and stuff consistently, it's $10. But like if you just want to opt in and can't you just see like the
you could just do the $5 one and get everything.
Oh, there's no $10 maximum?
The $10 one is just no commercials. You won't get commercials. And that's why I did the $10 one, because I fuck the commercials.
Okay.
I swear to God, if my fucking WrestleMania gets interrupted by a Capital One credit card commercial like several times, I would blow a gasket. So I was like, no, I don't want fucking commercials.
I mean, well, it won't. It's because it's presented by Snickers this year.
Well,
it'll be a Snickers
so the
commercial.
thing is, so it won't be like So Snickers will have little ads here and there, but it won't be the whole thing stopping for a commercial and then coming back. That's what it will do. So say for instance, it will stop for like 60 seconds, have like 2 commercials, like kind of like how Tubi works.
Okay, that's
exactly how it would be. It would be like how Tubi works. But if you pay the $10 one, pretty much it's 5 and 5 for no commercials, 5 for the premium, and you get everything. I just did the $10 one because it was the same price as the network. I was paying $10 for the network, so there you go. I did it like that. Not everything's up yet, so if you're someone that watches old stuff all the time, your stuff might not be there just yet. If you're going back to WrestleMania, which is the season of WrestleMania, you can go back to all the WrestleManias because that's already on there. All the documentary stuff and things like that, those are on there. The live NXT, live NXT UK, the 205 Live, which is going to become NXT Evolve soon. So all those are already on there. All the shit that you need to watch that's current is on there. The Broken Skull sessions where Randy Orton's on there, things like that. So it has enough stuff for you to enjoy, but is missing the stuff that the obscure stuff that people like. You know what? I want to watch hardcore, like December to Dismember, the first one. That's not on there right now.
But will you get the Hulu version of the show, which will become like the Peacock version, or they can't do that?
I think that's separate. I feel the Raw is gonna stay the same way with Hulu because I think they have a contract for that.
Okay.
Which I wouldn't mind. Like I think that would be smart for them to have Raw like the next day. I know the network always got the shows like 3 weeks after, and that's how they did the shows. They never got the live show right after. It was always like 3 weeks after, except for NXT. NXT was the next day. But NXT is different, and NXT was there first, so in that sense. But yeah, it started on Peacock. I've been just testing the quality of it, so I've been watching things here and there just to see how it will look, how the commercials affect it, and things like that. And so far, I haven't had a bad experience. Nothing froze on me. Nothing like stopped. Nothing reset it. And I've been having issues like with the Impact app. I've been having issues on my Roku, and that shit just don't start. So there's problems with apps that have not had none of those. But then again, in WWE Network, I had never really had a big issue with them as well either.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever been that. I think the only thing is when everybody and their grandmama is on at the same time.
Yeah.
For like WrestleMania.
Yeah.
You get a refresh. Hey.
Yeah.
That's about it.
That's why I only have 2 people. It's only me and Minion that use my WWE Network. Oh, and,
no, I'm
and
talking
Tommy.
about. I'm talking about the world.
Yeah.
Because that's the only time you get to slow down is like when everybody's watching.
But
at the same
they
time.
improved in that a lot too.
Well, we'll see this year. Definitely.
Because when I watched live, usually I watched the pay-per-view live. I never really had issues like that. Depending on the device I'm using though. Because I think the Xbox probably had one of the best versions of that.
Yeah, I would say the PS4 is in that same boat.
Yeah, I think like Xbox had one of the best versions. My Roku app works really well as well. Yeah, so hopefully Peacock is good. I hate the name. They got to change the name of Peacock.
I don't understand. I don't understand why they have the NBC branding. They just didn't want to call it NBC.
Yeah, there's just fact Peacock. I was like, why can't you just call it? I don't know. I don't have a name for you, but I don't like Peacock. But yeah, so that's the big news because everyone's gonna have to adapt to it if you want to watch the pay-per-view today. Actually, no, you can still watch the pay-per-view on the app today. Just this is the last pay-per-view that's gonna be on the app. WrestleMania will be directly on Peacock.
Okay, there you go.
And then NXT Takeover Night 2 is exclusively on Peacock.
Cool.
Because Night 1 is on USA.
Have they announced when and if they are moving the show?
For the time?
Or NXT.
NXT is the 7th and 8th.
So that's a Friday and Saturday?
Wednesday, Thursday.
Or is it Saturday? Wednesday, Thursday. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Wednesday, Thursday. So Wednesday, night 1 of NXT TakeOver is the 7th, and night 2 is the 8th.
Okay. Cool.
That means AEW is going to have issues that week.
We'll see.
I think everyone should watch NXT Takeover.
I would also agree.
Yeah,
but
Takeover right now, just in general, the landscape of what NXT is doing, that Takeover looks freaking gonna be insane.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about it last week too.
Definitely.
So we'll go more into it in the weekend wrestling. But that's the main news is the Peacock turn. Yes, we're gonna be saying Peacock a lot in this channel. I don't like it.
You could call it the PC.
The PC, yeah, that could be the PC, or the cock. No, PC.
That's too much.
What was it? The fucking remember when DX? DX was like fucking saying Mr. Man loves the cock, and they had the T-shirt with the rooster and shit.
You know, that was a different time, a different place.
That's when they were fighting the Spirit Squad every week.
Poor guys. You know, they know about the slime.
Yeah,
They know about
shit.
it. Yeah. But I mean, more current events, the slime, which affected Braun Strowman.
I think that was like one of my favorite worst things. I hate that. I don't know what they're doing with that, but you know what? We'll get into that in a few seconds. So, I guess we start the weekend wrestling. Monday Night Raw was a solid show. Had some good stuff. Had some story stuff for Fastlane, and had some good answers as well. We got The Miz versus Drew McIntyre, which was just a slaughter, but it was a solid match for the most part.
Poor Miz. Why they keep killing that man?
Man, Miz is your biggest star. You not abuse him. That's messed up. Solid match though, really good match. Pretty much building for WrestleMania and the title picture. Sheamus lines up finding Bobby Lashley at the end of the night as well, so we got that. Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose defeat Naomi and Lana. For what it's worth, at least they're building. They're having other tag teams wrestle each other. This is not. At least they didn't do this like 2 weeks in a row. They kind of waited a week to do it again. So I'll give that a little credit. Match wasn't great though.
At least they had a match on television. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got to fight. So.
And then we got the return of Asuka.
Yes, this is true.
So
again, I'm just gonna say, after what we said last week about the state of the women's tag team division, it's just still looking a little thin.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
And now you have a rival in the women's tag team division in NXT, and they're gonna really show you how it was done.
Yes, they are prepared.
The New Day defeat the Hurt Business for the Raw Tag Team Championship. I said this last week; it was gonna happen. I said if they're gonna be in the Mortal Kombat suits, they would need the titles.
This is true,
and we were right. So
there you go.
You know what? Makes sense. New Day is your biggest tag team. I kind of was surprised and actually kind of happy with what's gonna happen at WrestleMania. It's gonna be AJ Styles and his buddy. Almost.
Yes.
Versus the New Day, which the New Day pretty much gonna die.
I mean, what's the point if they're not, right?
Yeah. But you know what? New Day, 11th reign. AJ Styles probably be his first tag team title, which make him a Grand Slam champion. I'm all for it.
Oh, okay. And we get the debut of Almost in the ring. So
I swear, like I said for Seth Rollins, I think Almost should wrestle in his suit.
I mean,
he should not have wrestling gear.
I mean, at least in a turtleneck. He'll just take his blazer off.
Yeah, there you go.
But he'll still have his ultimately stylish turtleneck.
Yeah. And
just mollywop fools.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Damian Priest defeats Jason Riker, which we're not surprised. And then Bad Bunny gets hit in the back with a guitar by The Miz. So it looks like it's gonna be The Miz Morrison versus Bad Bunny and Priest for WrestleMania.
I hope they have a sing-off or something.
Right? We'll see.
Why not?
Shane McMahon humiliates Braun Strowman and throwing slime on him.
I don't understand what the hell this was about. Why did it go this way? Who does this?
Yeah.
Who keeps slime under the ring?
Who kept slime on top of the stage when he used it the first time?
Well, no, that was that was Morrison, though,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get Braun Strowman. So they did that. But so we trying to say they set him up again? Oh,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't. So this is something I just don't care for. I don't. I think Braun
but
Strowman.
he went through a whole lot.
Yeah.
He played hopscotch. Like,
Yeah.
do you understand how much effort Shade is going through just to act stupid with Braun? This is I don't understand. I do not understand this.
Yeah.
I don't understand this.
Yeah. It's not something I care for. It's just like, uh, I don't know. I'm not feeling this.
I wish they could have did something more intense to make this a real match that people will want to see. So
Yeah.
just this really, this is childish stuff, man.
Well, they're gonna have an eating contest next. Watch.
I mean, if Shane hit him in the face with a pie, I would not be mad.
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll see. Asuka defeats Shayna Baszler. Solid match. Nice seeing Asuka very angry back. I kind of see how this is gonna go. She's gonna keep the title, and then Monday Night Raw, Rhea Ripley's gonna challenge her.
And isn't she supposed to debut very soon?
Exactly, Monday Night Raw.
Okay.
So I see that happening. Asuka defeats Shayna Baszler. Good match, though. Nice to see Asuka back.
Yes.
She has a temporary tooth right now, and then she's gonna go through a full surgery. So I feel like she is gonna lose the title maybe at WrestleMania or a little before it, just because she is going to need surgery in her mouth.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
had
so she
no
might
idea
be
what
on.
happened. So
Yeah, I
just know
thought she was
see
gonna
her
wrestle on Mouthpiece.
back on her YouTube. She's doing stuff again.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna wear a mouthpiece,
Why? It's Oscar.
but she fucking just lost the tooth and all the nerves. Ouch. Remember when Cesaro wears a mouthpiece now because of the shit that happened to him?
But it's Oscar. Why would you want to put something funny in her face?
That is true. That is true. Anyway, Riddle defeats Mustafa Ali. Was a good match. Like what they're doing there. So
Well,
I was a
I'm
little.
glad-
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm glad that Ali is getting his shot
Yeah.
today.
So yeah, he's gonna get a U.S. title shot at Fastlane. I was just mad. I was like, "Yo, when are we gonna see the vignettes of New Day and Matt Riddle buying scooters?"
Soon, hopefully.
I hope so. Like that's the only reason why I wanted the New Day to win the tag titles for that day. Dog. I was like, all right, I really want to see this vignette of
True
them
that.
getting matching scooters. Hopefully they buy one for Big E too.
I would love it, but it's not gonna happen.
No. And then our main event was Bobby Lashley defeat Sheamus. Very hard hitting match. Freaking anything with Sheamus is hard hitting. I think Sheamus is wrestling on another level right now. I haven't really enjoyed everything he has been doing. So really good match. Let's see what happens with Fastlane.
You know what? Like I said, we were talking about it before the show. If this match turned into a triple threat, I wouldn't be mad. Between Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But still a good match.
Yeah, really good match. So on the Fastlane card, they are fighting for the number one contendership.
Excuse me? They just made that a thing? That wasn't announced before.
Well, the winner of Sheamus, McIntyre and Sheamus, the no holds barred match, is going to be fighting Bobby at Mania.
Well, there we go. Yeah.
Yo,
even though it's kind of a spoiler because they already had the posters up, man.
Yeah.
They got the graphics up already.
Yeah, they did.
For Drew McIntyre, come on.
Yeah, they do. Oh, yeah, they do already have his as a WrestleMania opponent. So
that's why I'm surprised. Yeah.
Anyway, I didn't know that. I just remembered that I saw that. Fastlane is looking good. Like I actually like the card. It's very simple, but it actually has a lot of good one-on-one matches. I think it's gonna be a fun show.
I hope so. Like this past week has been very good.
Yeah.
And let's continue it with a good Sunday.
That's good. Yep. Impact Wrestling, I did not get to watch. Did I watch it? No, I watched certain parts of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. The one thing I will recommend to watch was Trey Miguel versus Sami Callihan. Very good match. They went for like a half hour.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really good. Other than that, I did not watch the rest. I just made sure I watched that match because I was recommended to watch that match. I'll get back into Impact. It's just the fact that the app doesn't work on my TV kind of just makes me not want to watch it because I gotta watch on my phone, and then I'm watching so much shit for the other cast and things like that on my phone that I don't want to watch wrestling on my phone.
Got you.
So I was just like, I just want to sit down and watch it on TV and stuff like that. So it's been kind of like discouraging me from watching the show, but I'll get back onto Impact after the next week. Because I think Myers and Cardona is going to do something next week anyway. So there we go.
Yes, sir.
AEW Dark. Did you watch the new one with Big Show?
Dark Elevation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to see him for his first hosting duties.
How was it? I didn't see it. I didn't bother to look for it.
He was actually alright.
Yeah.
He's more mild mannered than you'd expect, but at least he knew he never sounded lost, you know what I mean?
That's
more what you want. You want to hear things like that.
Yeah.
And it has a few good matches. Max Caster versus Dante Martin. Kenny Omega was messing with the Sydal brothers.
Okay.
Like the whole show, and I think Matt Sydal had to wrestle like twice because of that. Because he was like, you know what? If you could beat Michael Nakazawa, then you can fight me for the title. And then that happened, and later on, he had to fight Michael Nakazawa. As soon as he won, Kenny Omega came out and beat his ass.
Yeah.
He was like, "You want to fight? You want to fight?" And then he just started beating him up. And then Tony was like, Tony Khan came out and was like, "You can't do that.
Yeah.
No, you got to fight him for real." So at some point, they're gonna have him in. So there ended up being some story off of this, which was like, all right,
that's good. That's good to know. How about Dark?
And then the regular Dark, yeah, it was all right. It just had one really scary moment, which I heard they took the show off of YouTube and edited it out.
Okay, what happened?
Because Jack Evans did.
I was reading about
not great. I know there's like quote unquote this guy has heat with blah blah. And like, I don't know about all that, but he probably got a stern talking to because that match wasn't good. It was just a little like off.
He got a finger wiggle.
There was one spot in particular before he hurt the other guy where it looked like he fell out of the ring like for no reason at all.
Oh, okay.
Like, why? And so the scary part was the end of the match was a 450.
Yeah. And
he hit it, but I guess he just dropped his elbow on the dude's face. If you've seen Preston Vance, which is number 10,
yeah.
If you've seen his outfit, it's a white outfit. It was just
that's why I saw the blood in his mouth when he was standing. He was leaking. One. Yeah, he was leaking, and because he was standing next to Lil Brody Jr., they had to cut that out. They were like, that sucks. Yeah. Shout outs to all the wrestlers defending Brody Jr. and being in AEW. Because a lot of fans are just assholes. I swear to God. Like, this kid lost his father, and he's living his father's dream, and which is his dream, and all the wrestlers are loving him there. So, I have no idea why they're upset. Because they always... The thing I appreciate about having him there is that he's always used for the appropriate moments, which is anything involving the Dark Order as a whole. So, why wouldn't he? It's not like he's just there and like that. Like, he has a character, and he's actually, and the guys interact with him and things like that. And honestly, like, from outside perspective, they love him there. They really love him. They generally love him there, because like this is little break. Is like, again, this is the connection to his father he still has is wrestling. So, them having him back there is, you don't know how much like happiness you're bringing that kid just in just his mentality, just going back into the wrestling ring and just doing shit that he loved to do with his father, kind of thing, you know? Yeah. So stop your hate. Shame on people. He got a new mask and all. He's not wearing an oversized mask. He got one fitted his face too. True. Because even Conti, she loves him there.
Mm-hmm.
She says she will take him out there anytime he wants. Like she loves him there in this
Yeah,
in her
because
corner.
he also said he's taking um Anna Jay's place
Yeah.
for her matches now. So
Yeah. The kid is
which I
getting
thought was funny
yeah.
because he said it on commentary. That's
Yeah.
why I think it was funny.
Yeah. And it is funny is the fact that I was like, yeah, the kid's getting A's and B's in school. Let him fucking do what he wants.
I mean, not to mention, just don't forget what's going on in the world. It's
Exactly.
stuff is not normal. You know what I mean? Like, come on,
Exactly.
relax.
People stop fucking hating.
And it's on dark. Like,
yeah.
relax
He's on
already.
he's on the main show, but he's on the main show just in the vignettes and stuff.
Yeah, he's mostly like
Yeah.
seen and not heard, but
Yeah.
yeah, he's mostly interactive on dark.
Yeah. I'm fine with him there. I think it's not a big deal. I think people are just being haters. Anyway, AEW. So the first match was Pentagon Junior, Penta Le Zero Miedo. Always Pentagon. Pentagon Junior versus Cody Rhodes. This is my
Shame on you,
issue.
Cody.
This is my
Shame on
issue. You should know. You should, especially you, Cody Rhodes, should know how to sell a fucked up arm. Your father, your brother, all know how to sell that. But you had to no sell it. Not only no sell it, but you had to use the arm to do the pin, to get leverage on the pin, which you should not even have been able to because your arm is fucked up. If you would have took it as a schoolboy, right, with the other arm, I would have been. It would have made more sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But he did a whole like roll and forced him down with both arms.
Yes. Yes, it looked ridiculous after what you had seen.
Yeah.
I thought the match was okay, but again, my issue with Cody's offense always is it don't make no sense, bruh.
Yeah.
How you start off and then he went for the leg, did the figure four, and stopped going for the leg.
Yeah.
Yo, what is the psychology behind what he does to his opponents? I don't understand. He's like, I'm gonna confuse your body into letting me pin you. Is that it? Okay, I'm gonna hurt your leg. I'm gonna hurt your back. I'm gonna hurt your head, and then when you least expect it, I'm gonna pin you, and you're gonna be hurt in so many different places. Not very much, but enough to stay down for 3.
You're gonna be yellow on your whole body.
Yes, yellow. Nothing red. Just all yellow. But it's
yellow.
just like the things you hear professionals say, and you see that, and you go, somebody's giving him a pass.
Yeah.
Somebody's not talking to him and telling him, dude, that doesn't even look right.
I personally, honestly, like this match in general was a big like spot fest and not really a match, and that was my issue with it. As I love Penta, and the thing is with Penta, I loved his. Again, I always will go back to his Lucha Underground work. His Lucha Underground work made sense. The reason why, because he was like doing it for demons and he was possessed, and the reason why he was breaking arms is for like a chosen one and things like that. So basically his arm breaking was like for a sacrifice. It's for the greater one, and then a lot of being Vampiro, and they fought and they bloodied and all that shit. Long story short, he did it for a reason, and he was kind of like Undertaker in a way that he had extra powers, the fact that he was giving these sacrifices. So it made sense for him to non-sell at things.
Okay.
It's not the same in AEW.
No, he's just a regular man.
You're a regular man, pretty much taking every single finisher known to man in the popular wrestling universe now, like the Canadian Destroyer, the Cutter, and the Crossroads. 3 finishers that he usually does, and you kicked out barely on 2 too. Like it was like 1 and then 2 right away. You kicked out.
My problem is that in AEW, unless it's your scripted finisher,
Yeah,
you can do whatever the hell you want.
yeah.
And it's just like, why are 7 dudes doing Canadians?
Yeah.
None of them are Canadian. Why is everybody doing super kicks? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it never finishes a match.
Yeah.
Why is everybody? Why can you do a corkscrew like plancha of 520 or whatever?
Yeah.
and you never finish. That's not your finisher, so you never pin with that move.
Yeah.
It's a real issue. I feel with the Bucks and Cody, but I see it with Penta now.
Yeah.
But it seems to be like a philosophy where it's just the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
Everybody's on max super, and we're gonna do every move that's. But it's also it is the indie-rific kit.
Yeah.
It's this move is made to make you go
Yeah.
and the crowd doesn't help because the crowd of wrestlers that's there are the loudest ones popping, and they're doing the thing first, so you can hear them more clearly than you can hear the actual fans.
Yeah.
So they're only egging them on.
Yeah.
It's just a big circle jerk, and I'm not a fan of that.
Me either. I didn't like the fast kickouts at like 3 finishers. I didn't like him fully breaking the whole match. He was going after Cody Rhodes' arm and stuff like that, and all of a sudden he could still use the arm. And then he does the arm break, and then he still uses the arm. That didn't make sense.
It's something we can call out Kenny Omega for.
Yeah.
But we also know that Kenny Omega can have a great match.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know if Cody can have a great match if it's not like super story filled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about this one here.
Yeah.
This guy here, like he just does the indie-rific kit.
Yeah.
I'll go back to that match I saw like a few years ago with him and Swerve, and I to this day I say when he left WWE, that was his best match to me.
Yeah. Because
it wasn't just let's throw the kitchen sink. And I don't know where that went. Nowadays you see him, he has to do the jumps, the springboard kick.
Yeah.
He has to do the cutter. He has to like at some point attempt an elbow drop or something or a moonsault. And it's just like he doesn't save anything. So it's not that the matches feel the same. They don't get a chance to feel special.
No.
Because he's throwing everything at you. It's like it's okay to have a match where you throw a clothesline, you do a suplex. It's like, and then you finish with the crossroads at the end. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I can't. There's no build up because I'm like, I'm always on 2. Is this one? No, not this one. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. So
no, I agree. His moveset doesn't make sense for his finisher. 100%. Like, and that's the thing. Like, again, I have issues with Cody Rhodes. I always been having issues with Cody Rhodes. This is not something new. This is something I've been saying for quite some time. Especially since AEW, is the fact that the only time he told a story is because his brother made him fucking bleed. And that was the only time he really told a story. Anything after that was just a spot fest. He could have good matches, but then it goes into this big spot fest, and it kind of destroys the character. That was my issue when, sadly, Brody Lee passed. His last match with Brody Lee when he took the title back. Like, when the first match, he was just destroyed, which made sense. But then all of a sudden, like, he has this power that he could take down Brody Lee without taking him down a little bit first.
True.
So, like I understand him cutting down Brody Lee, but after a while, not right away that you're going match to match with him.
Yeah, there's no there's like the effort isn't there. It's just an immediate effect. Yeah. I'm gonna do this, and you know what? You have no resistance. You're going down.
Yeah, exactly. So I have issues with this match. I think this was the match that kind of got me disliking AEW, but then luckily we had an amazing women's match in the end. So I'll say this match, they need a lot of work with this storyline. I'm actually interested in seeing where the storyline goes because I like Penta as a heel. I think Penta works great as a heel, but let him be the heel that he was in Lucha Underground, which I never think he was going to get again, but that was the heel that I loved because he broke your arm for the particular reason of him breaking your arm, we had no clue until like towards the season finale, and that's when he was saying that why he was breaking the arms for.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that they have a correspondent for him, which I think could go a bit more heelish when he says things, so maybe embellish the things he says instead of just saying exactly what he says.
Well, Marvez has. Not Marvez. I
Yeah,
forget the guy's name, but dude, he has a little bit of a snark to him.
yeah. Other than
So
that,
we'll
I had a
see.
lot of issues with that. The other thing I had issues with Jade. She's still super green. I do not find her good. I don't think she's that great. Sorry.
Who's she fighting?
She fought Jordan, Danny Jordan.
Oh yeah, the mean girl. That's right.
Yeah, she fought her.
I, I think that chick is all right though. She's
Yeah,
good. Not Jade Cargill.
yeah,
I think she's fresh and stuff. I feel like she should be on Dark though. I think
yeah,
the only reason she's on the main show is because of Shat.
yeah. 100%.
That's kind of that's kind of my only real issue with her is like I know she's not good.
Yeah,
She's she's gonna need time, and they only want to put her up there because of her look, and that's I think that's a double-edged sword. It's
yeah.
like yeah, you get this impressive looking woman, but what she's doing to people doesn't look that great. It's
No.
very basic. It's very basic and rudimentary.
Oh,
Um,
her Phoenix. She does a Beth Phoenix finisher and looks terrible with her.
it just does looks like the beginner's kit for
Yeah,
her. Like they don't want her to do anything too
yeah,
complicated. And I get it, but I feel she would be better served and she would get better on Dark.
yeah. No,
That's
hundred
what I feel.
percent. She needs the reps. She needs the time in the ring. She needs to get motivated and get more time in the ring. Get more like longer matches. More like say for instance, instead of going to having a dominant match of just like 5 minutes, you need those 10, 15 minute matches to one so you don't freaking run out of breath in the match, and then two,
Mhm.
it's other things that you need to do. The psychology of ring, learn how to sell, learn how to hit people and be safe. A lot of things like that, and I see that she's not safe, especially doing those squash matches.
Yeah, and funny thing is the girl she had a match with is a
Yeah,
person who would normally be on Dark anyway.
yeah, yeah,
So like this was a Dark match on Dynamite.
yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, it was just mainly to showcase her, but it was not much of a showcase. I didn't think it was that impressive.
mm-hmm.
MJF introduces the Pinnacle. I'm not crazy about the name, but I see where they're going with it. It's gonna make Inner Circle a babyface right now.
I have no idea. I just hope Sean Spears comes out of this okay.
Me too. Like at least he needs something. So, but yeah, it's new. They're gonna pretty much be fighting the Inner Circle. Inner Circle is gonna go babyface because of this team. So there you go. You get
I
to
see he got
sing.
himself a new car, so that's all I know.
Yeah,
If you follow him on his socials,
yeah.
posted a picture I think of a badass looking Charger or something like
Nice,
that. All
nice.
right, all right.
10-man tag match. We had Jurassic Express and Bear Country versus Matt Hardy, Private Party, and Butcher and the Blade. I feel I this match was everywhere. I feel like there was no real structure in this match. I like Bear Country because those are Meyer guys. He also trained those two. Meyer has a lot of handprint on AEW.
Yeah, Danny Jordan is another one too. I think
Yep, yep.
so. Like
Yeah,
this,
man.
yeah. Again, he's like half of AEW is his school.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly. MJF, Chris Statlander. Yeah, there's a
mhm.
lot of people under his belt. I wanted to like this match, but this match was everywhere.
Yeah, it was a typical like schmage, what do you want to call it? Just
Yeah,
minute bodies everywhere. Like it wasn't terrible, but again, I think you should just have Bear Country having tag matches. I think there are some other guys that they probably put them in that match because they don't have like the confidence in them yet.
yeah,
Because again, I'm fans of them because I've seen them on Dark
dark. Yeah,
like recently, and they have good matches.
yeah,
So I feel they're better served put. Let's just let them have tag team matches. Like if they would have fought against uh Jurassic Express, that would
yeah,
have been fine.
yeah. Or
If
Butcher
they'd
and
have
the
fought
Blade.
them against, or yeah, exactly, or against Private Party with Matt
Yeah.
Hardy, it would have been fine.
I
So
feel
yeah,
like
I get you.
they throw these multi-man matches just to have people in the ring, but I feel like you will be better off just making tag team storylines.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I like the Good Brothers versus Moxley and Kingston
Yeah,
because that has story to it.
yeah,
But the way they set up Kingston and beat his ass,
yeah,
man, that that was funny.
yeah,
Like that was one of my favorite matches tonight because again I like all these guys,
yeah,
but the chemistry that a lot of them have,
Yeah.
like it shows, and it's like is one of the better tag matches they had.
Yeah.
That has some story to it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. We got Sting and Darby Allin.
Promo cut off by Taz and them,
Yeah.
and now
Lance Archer.
well, yes, that's been his thing running for 2 weeks in a row. Him cutting off, talking about his time.
Sting.
Let me talk, Sting.
Hey, Sting.
But so now they have storyline with Brian Cage. I respect you. Shut up, man.
Yeah.
Generic wrestler talk. But now Team Taz is having issues. So, well,
Oh, good
We'll see
luck.
what
Lost it, huh?
we'll see where that goes.
Eddie Kingston, John Moxley beat the Good Brothers. I did enjoy that match. It was actually I actually digging the whole Eddie Kingston Moxley shit. It's been making me laugh. So, and I've been digging the promos and the fact that he wastes his money on talking shop mania.
Yeah, I love when he said that. I'm just saying.
So I was cool with that. It was fun. We got Phoenix versus Angelico. You would think they'll have more chemistry because again they also both came from Lucha Underground, and they had some amazing matches there. But this one was just a spot fest that just didn't go nowhere.
Yeah, just throw supers at the wall till it sticks.
Yeah, and again they had great matches. Like watch on the Lucha Underground, they had great matches there.
True that.
Oh man, damn Lucha Underground, I miss you so much. Watch it on Tubi. It's great. Unsanctioned lights out match. Thunder Rosa versus Dr. Britt Baker. I think this was the match of the night for AEW. These girls really delivered. I feel why is Britt Baker not in the title picture? Why is Thunder Rosa not in the title picture right now? And it just astounds me on how long Britt Baker been here and hasn't been a champion yet. But then again, also she was hurt a lot of the time as well, so you have to put that in right. But this was probably one of the best AEW women's matches I have seen to this date.
It was also one of the best hardcore-ish. I guess it was hardcore because of the way it went.
Yeah.
But one of those types of matches for women, like in recent memory.
I will say, in general, in AEW, they told a fucking story.
That's true. So they did a lot of good. They did a lot of things good in the match.
Yeah.
And I love the reason I have so much like more than just respect for Britt Baker was because she kind of gets it.
Yeah.
When it comes to the situation she's in, so when you see her covered in blood, smiling at the camera, is like, well, yeah, you gotta do that.
Yeah.
You can't just have the match and not take advantage of the moments that you're in and what's happening around you and stuff. And I think that's kind of what a lot of certain people in AEW forget.
Yeah.
People like Moxley, people like Omega, people like Kingston, the Good Brothers, people like I even say Penta, definitely now Penta, but like they get that.
Yeah.
They get that. But there's a lot of people that don't get that and they just kind of do what they do.
Yeah.
And even if they were in a high profile thing, they would just do what they do.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be as good. And so I really appreciate that about her in general. So
cool.
It was a good match.
Good
match.
Really good match. A lot of good spots, a lot of bloody spots, a lot of painful spots. But they at least told the story, and I think that's one thing I'm gonna give it credit. There was more story in that match than I have seen through Cody Rhodes since the Goldust match.
And you know what's funny? This one had a long ass build up that didn't even start that great.
No, it did not. But you know what? You knew they had a rivalry though, and they made sure you knew that they were rivaling. They had beef with each other, so I like that. Hopefully, this will be the end of it though. But other than that, it was good.
She needs her damn figure. Where's her figure at?
Yeah, there's gonna be blood on it.
I'm gonna keep saying. Well, I like the T-shirt she has, but like I'm gonna keep saying it until she gets one. Where's her figure at?
We forgot to review things. So, what you give AEW?
I give it B+. Again, it wasn't the best episode. I really had a problem with that first match in Cody.
Yeah.
I felt Jay Cargill should have been on Dark. And that tag match was kind of a waste of Bear Country if you want to showcase them off. Like
Yeah, I'm
for
gonna
them,
give it a B.
showcase them for them.
Yeah,
But like, I really liked that last match. I really liked that tag match with the Good Brothers
yeah,
and Moxley and Kingston. Christian came out and has at least he's furthering his stuff. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
there's things happening. The MJ, the Pinnacle is furthering that stuff. So stuff happened. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Even Miro has some stuff to say that's
Yeah.
like more serious than everything that's been going on. So
Um,
it's moving forward.
yeah. I'm gonna give it a B. Just the fact that again, I had issues with that Cody Rhodes match. Jade there, I had issues with that. So there was like a good half the show had issues with. So I'm not gonna give credit to where that is, but for the other half, it was really good. And again, probably the most story arc match I've seen in a while with Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker. So kudos. Monday Night Raw, what do you give it?
I give it a B plus as well.
I'm gonna give it a B plus. It was I will say it built Fastlane really well for me.
Yes,
I think that's
I
what
agree.
I'll give it credit for that.
Definitely.
NXT is next. NXT champion Finn Balor calls out Karrion Kross. I like the promo. I love Balor in NXT, so I'm very happy the way he is. And Scarlett kind of got them into a tag team championship match with Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch.
I loved how she did that.
Yeah.
That whole thing was funny to me. I was just dying the entire time. It's like she really just Daffy Ducked you into a tag team match.
Yeah.
You just got suckered in like duck season.
Dexter
No rabbit
Loomis.
season.
Yeah, exactly. Dexter Loomis defeats Austin Theory. Really good match. I love the storyline they have with these guys. It's been making me laugh. So I could see Dexter Loomis fighting for North American title at NXT Takeover. Last stand.
Hurry up. Let's hurry up.
Yeah.
Because last time I feel like he should have won.
Yeah.
But he got hurt. So listen, hurry up. Let's let this happen.
Then we got Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, were apprehended by police. That shit was funny.
Well, first he came out and was
Yeah.
pissed off, talking all that smack, riling Kyle O'Reilly up like he wasn't going to do nothing.
Yeah.
And then the progressive story during the night, he ends up in handcuffs screaming, and Kyle's in the cop car. So
Good stuff.
just saying.
Diago de Fantasma defeat Breezango. I was happy to see Breezango back. I was like, yay.
Yep.
And then our return of Jordan Devlin, fucking headbutting Santo Escobar. We're gonna have the fight of the cruiserweights. I'm actually really excited for this match.
Yes, sir. Very excited.
They are also going to be fighting at Takeover.
I would just like to point out that everything Santos said was correct.
Yeah.
He has redefined what it means to be a cruiserweight champion. He could fight anybody.
Yep.
So
I'm excited for that match. I think we're getting it next week, but it looks like it's going to be pushed to Takeover.
all right.
Dakota Kai defeats Zoe Stark. Solid match.
That's very good. Like I said, since she came there, I've been high on Zoe Stark because the way she moves, the way she wrestles is pretty good.
Yeah.
You see they're trying to work on her character, so that'll come with time because she's brand new.
And then Yosh. Yeah, go ahead.
But hey, I'm happy Dakota Kai won.
Yeah. Io Shirai hits the ring with the contract and throws it at Raquel Gonzalez's chest.
She's like, "You're next."
Yo, Io Shirai crazy.
Well, this is continuing off the story they built up last time.
Yeah.
So
That Io Shirai is crazy.
no, I'm talking about the pursuit of the champion. But yes, the crazy. But this didn't come out of nowhere. So.
Yeah. Because Raquel Gonzalez's leg is like the size of a Io Shirai.
Well, we still remember what happened last time. Didn't she put it through a table?
She did.
So they have history.
Yeah.
She did not. Io did not forget. Let's go.
I think that's gonna be a takeover. I think they're fighting next week, or they're gonna be at Takeover as well. I think that's gonna be the match at Takeover for sure. Tommaso Ciampa defeats Marcel Bartel, and the return of Walter and slapping the shit out of him.
Slapped the man's soul out.
And then
He slapped the gray off his head.
He slapped him. He slapped the soul out and powerbombed him right back into it.
Yes, this is true.
Oh man, I'm excited to see Walter back.
Yep.
Like we were saying last week, I felt like the NXT Takeover is going to be a big part of the Takeover tonight event, which makes sense because now they have all these titles to defend and things like that. So night 1 and night 2 is going to be fucking crazy. LA Knight defeats Austin Gray.
And it had a little bit of story in it when Bronson Reed showed up and put on his jacket and it was mad young on him.
Yeah.
Why you gotta do him like that?
Damn, he ripped that shit.
I love how what's his name on commentary said that's a Gucci.
Yeah.
And then you hear Beth go, that's a Gucci. Because it disintegrated.
Yeah. It broke fast too.
That had no strength. That wasn't real leather. Come on.
No,
Stop
was
it.
not. But LA Knight gets his first win. Solid match.
Yeah, it was a good match. It was a squash. It was supposed to be a squash,
Yeah.
but I like how at least it has story in it.
Yep.
And Bronson Reed, he's staying relevant. So there you go.
Shout outs to this dude, your boy, dang, I can't think of, where is he? Cameron Grimes. Like tweet,
Yes,
he was like on Twitter, like Photoshop photos of what he was doing this week.
Mm-hmm.
He was swimming with the dolphins.
And he's like, they're all real.
Oh man, he is missed. He should have been there today. Anyway, our main event was NXT champions Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch defeat Finn Balor and Killian Cross. When Killian Cross saw that Scarlett got hit and attacked Balor.
Of course. You knew something was gonna drive those two apart. So
Yep. So I'm actually excited for their match. I'm actually excited to see where this match is gonna go between them two. It actually is gonna be takeover the 2-night event. So we're gonna have a great takeover. I'll tell you that much.
you know what's interesting? I feel like something's gonna happen regarding these people, in particular, Daniel Bryan, Finn Balor, maybe Karrion Kross,
Yeah.
because of what Daniel Bryan was like quoted as saying this past weekend
Yeah.
about wanting to fight certain people, and he had Finn Balor
Yeah.
on that list. So it might not be all bad if he doesn't win his match tonight. I'm just saying.
Yeah. NXT, where you give it?
I give it a solid S. Everything on the show was good.
Yeah, I see.
Nothing on the show was bad.
I say everything was building up to a storyline. We're gonna see the tag team champions defend their titles next week.
Yes, sir.
Defend their titles. That's it. See?
And we got a highlight for a new person.
Yeah.
Saray.
Saraya.
Another person
Yeah.
from Japan. So,
She's good.
Yeah.
She's really good. So
Yes, sir.
one Japanese leaves, the other one comes back. Another
Cool.
one comes. So Io Shirai, I think, is gonna get called up.
Called up. Oh no, she better go home. You don't no.
Yeah.
They are not gonna know what to do with her.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless she ends up on SmackDown.
We are on SmackDown.
Speaking of,
Yes, SmackDown. Sasha Banks defeats Nia Jax. That was the first match that opened the show. We got something in
heavily
Roman,
story.
right? We had something in Roman in the beginning, right? No,
I
Brian.
I believe they were talking.
Yeah.
Because Brian was out there talking by himself.
Yeah.
About everything.
Yeah.
The state of what's going down, and you could hear he was all pissed off. So I don't know. He seems a little tense.
Yeah.
I don't know if he looks like he's not just gonna be the pure good guy that we've seen these past few weeks, because he's starting to look a little angry.
He's going for limbs.
He's a crab man. That's what he do.
Yeah. Crab man. He's going for limbs. Sasha Banks, Nia Jax, okay match. It wasn't bad. But at least he has storyline into it with Bianca Belair, Shayna Baszler. So
it didn't make sense to me.
No,
it didn't make sense to me. She said before the match,
Yeah.
"I'm not helping you."
Yeah, and then she came.
And
to help
then,
her.
yeah, what? All right.
Like I forgot.
And it was a good promo too.
Yeah,
The back and forth between them, like how you could tell Sasha was getting frustrated with Bianca telling her what to do, like that. I like that. That shows emotion. That shows range. But then why she come out there?
True. Nakamura confronts Seth Rollins, and I actually thought this was a dope. I thought this whole thing was dope. It sets up for a match at Fastlane, which I have a feeling that Seth Rollins is going to try to push both these guys.
I think Seth Rollins is definitely in need of assistance because he got beat out of his suit again. he started the encounter with his jacket on, and Nakamura kicked his ass, and his jacket was just gone.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He just every week somebody's beating his ass out of his clothes. Man.
But I'm excited for that match.
Yes, me as well.
Rey Mysterio and Dominic defeat Street Profits and earn themselves a tag team championship match.
I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
I mean, it was actually the victory was surprising because Dominic won. So,
yeah. And then Otis and Chad Gable defeat Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. Moments after saying that they have not beat them, and then Otis splatting Dominic.
Yes.
Trying to make him.
So what was it like? There was a tag team gauntlet. Did they announce that as a gauntlet?
No, they just said that they haven't. They never beat them.
So that's literally the only reason they came out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because they won one match, but they didn't beat them. So they're like, "How you're the number one contendership, and you haven't beat us yet."
Wow. All right.
So let's see what they do with that.
So.
At least they're showing tag teams.
I mean, my thing is, you can see how small the division is, though.
Yeah.
Because all the tag teams were out there.
Yeah.
At once. But the other thing is just like, so does this mean we will be getting Chad Gable and Otis versus Dirty Dogs for the championships?
Probably.
I mean, I hope so.
Yeah. Daniel Bryan. No, this is where they came meant to face for Roman Reigns. That was a good promo between each other. I think Daniel Bryan became such a great promo.
I mean, he's always been good, but he's better when he's passionate. So that's what's.
So the disrespect for this fucking match, I was really, I kind of got annoyed with it. It made me laugh, but then it was like, damn, that's fucked up. The King Corbin versus Sami Zayn.
That was great.
The match that no one wanted.
But I'm glad they're using the production to lean into what Sammy's talking about.
Yeah.
So now probably next week, he's probably gonna play back the footage. He'd be like, "How can you put this out about me?" Blah blah blah, and it's basically just pushing his storyline forward. But damn,
y'all
about to say, yo, why he do Kevin dirty like that?
I'm all for that match at WrestleMania. They're gonna steal the show.
Who's going off the ship? Who's going off?
Sammy.
He's gonna throw him off.
Yeah.
Man overboard.
And then he's gonna jump on him.
And then he's gonna jump. Okay. Even better.
Yeah.
Even better.
Big E interview with Apollo Crews, Fastlane. Man, I'm scared of serious Big E.
That was probably one of the best interactions he's had so far, as after having stairs dropped on him. He comes back and he is just like, man, I'm not even gonna wait. Where you at? Let me hop in this cart and drive in the stadium till I find you. I'm gonna get you.
It was good.
And he did it. He did it. I love it.
He tried to hit him with the cart too.
But I love after he beat Apollo up, Apollo to the cart. It just was like, move. He was like, I'm out.
Yeah, good stuff. I'm actually looking forward to their match at Fastlane as well.
Yes.
Bianca Belair, Shayna Baszler, and then no contest. That was actually a better match. I was actually really happy with Natty and Tamina. That was my prop of the night. I was like, damn, they look badass. Go do this.
Yeah. I'm just upset it took Tamina so long to get her piece. She didn't have it for so long.
You know what? Let's not jinx it because they still haven't got the titles yet. So let's hope they keep them.
No, I mean her tattoo. She's been there for how long, and she didn't get her Samoan, piece or whatever. Like, come on, she had it a long time ago, girl.
She probably just got it.
Mm-hmm. All right. The Usos was like, "Don't do it, because you're gonna stick us together."
But I'm actually very excited for them. I actually popped for them. My only thing with SmackDown that I'm a little disappointed, was Billie Kay.
Yeah, where's she at?
Where's she at, though? Oh, we got to talk about this too, right before. You know what? We'll talk about it right after. But, but Billie Kay, where is she? Stop. There's 3 weeks already.
I agree.
And then our main event was Edge versus Jey Uso to become the special enforcer for Fastlane. Hell of a match. I actually really dug it. A lot of good storylines. Edge sold his ribs the whole match. To the end of the match, he sold. Cody Rhodes,
Very
take
much.
notes.
Very much.
Very good match. Nice seeing Edge back in the mix of actually being a full timer kind of thing, and then Jey Uso's just fucking amazing. He's just been killing it ever since he went singles, and it's been
Main
crazy.
event Jey Uso.
Yeah.
Once again in the main event.
Yep, main event Uso. So really good stuff. I was happy with that match. I'll give SmackDown an A.
I give it an A+.
Yeah.
I only had one thing I didn't really like, and that was really just that awkward. Why did Bianca come to the ring?
Yeah,
That's
and
just, you know what I mean? Just
I
why?
also have issues with the Somale fucking kind of being the focal point of the women's division. That kind of annoys me.
But at least this past week they've cut it out.
Yeah.
No Reggie on
Well,
Raw. No Reggie.
He was on the
And this-
Titantron.
No,
Fucking
but in the
relaxing.
yeah, that's true. But like I'm talking about like as far as being in the middle of the match and getting
yeah.
involved and whatnot, taking up screen time like
Yeah.
that. They ease back on them. I think they know.
Yeah.
So
It was nice. It was nice to see. They kind of also did a whole highlight of Edge's SmackDown matches, just for the night because this was his first match in 10 years in SmackDown.
still my favorite match: Eddie Guerrero, Edge, that ladder match.
Yeah, hell of a match.
That was on SmackDown.
Yep.
So
Yeah, very good SmackDown. We're gonna go into our predictions for Fastlane, but before that, we find out who are the hosts of WrestleMania.
well, I know one of them is Hulk Hogan, brother.
And then the other one is Titus O'Neil.
And I think they said Bailey's going to be a host as well.
I feel, I 100% felt like Bailey should have been the host. Like, the way she's been building her Ding Dong Hello show and things like that, it only made sense for her to host WrestleMania. I thought that was going to be it. I actually was hoping that her and Billie Kay will team up and host WrestleMania.
I know there's no way they ever have Billie Kay as the host, but I would have liked if she was like the co-host or involved or something.
Yeah. But, yeah. So Hulk Hogan reminded me of George Costanza when he was trying to prove that he has a black friend.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty much what I got for this. I think is very, very. I don't care for it. Like it's. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. How do you feel about it?
I mean, well, obviously Scott Steiner, he's not taking no part of it, so
Yeah.
he's pissed off. He wants to host it, but I feel like they could have chose a different pairing. You know what I'm
They
saying?
could have chose a lot of different pairings.
That's kind of like the most obvious. Hey guys, look, and that's more what makes it feel odd, awkward, weird. You know what I'm saying?
You know who you could have did easily? Farouk and Bradshaw.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll take that. And like the whole night they have their poker game going.
That's true. Let's do that instead. Why not?
Like this one it just feels forced.
Mm-hmm.
And even Titus O'Neil had issues with it. Like he was like liking a lot of like negative posts about it.
Because the man said some bad stuff a while ago, and it's true.
Exactly.
So
like, how are you gonna do this? Like,
I feel like they're tone deaf. Again, I didn't want to bring up the guy, but the stuff that's involved in Sami Zayn and the certain YouTube stars, like, they playing with fire with that guy.
Yeah.
He's got he's not one of those people that you go, oh, he said some stuff and let's get involved with the cancel culture. No, he did some very disrespectful stuff in real life.
Yeah.
And people do not like that guy.
Yeah.
He's not a good person.
Yeah.
He is not a good person. You can say sorry, but he did some dirty stuff. So WWE's looking a little tone deaf on some of the stuff.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I honestly wouldn't have put Hulk Hogan and Titus O'Neil together. I think you would have Titus O'Neil host. I think he's entertaining enough. He could have done it himself. or just don't have a host at all. Or honestly, I think you were building Bailey for the host. I'd rather have Bailey
This is just because they couldn't get John Cena. That's all.
or Billy Kay. Still Billy Kay. I think Billy.
I
Kay
feel like
would
they
be great.
couldn't get John Cena. That's the
Billy,
only reason they
Billy
have
Kay has the credentials. She has the resume.
As much as I would love it, yes,
I would love
but
it.
they're not having her host anything.
We are missing Billy Kay. So SmackDown next week better have Billy Kay on it. Or
If they
not,
could, they
we're
would
gonna
put
fight.
her in a kangaroo suit. That's how
That's how this
messed up
looks.
the minds behind WWE actually are. They're not allowed to do what they want to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
It is what it is. They would put Nakamura in some type of B-52 bomber suit and have him with the squinty and saying all types of things. Ha ha ha. You know what I mean? There's some stuff they want to do with a lot of people that is outdated because you know who runs the company.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just why we don't see certain people in high profile stuff. Maybe they'll get their time in the future.
Yeah. But it's just weird.
It's not weird. It's known.
It's just like
They're a little bit behind the times. Like I said, the owner, we know who he is and the stuff he used to do. And I'll still never forget what he said to Booker T on live television. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
As a joke, it is what it is.
You could have had Booker T host.
He'll be on the show,
Sucky
on
ducky.
the panel. That's just that's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
He knows he could collect a big check by sitting on that panel.
Yeah.
Booker T gonna get that check.
Yeah. It's tough. It's tough. All right, we get into our fast lane predictions because that just left a bad taste in my mouth, to be honest. As much as it's just like I did not get to watch 205. I heard it had some good matches, but I did not get to watch it. UK also had some good matches. I have been slacking because there's too much shit I have to watch, so some things have to be eliminated. Fast lane predictions. So let's start with Shinsuke Nakamura versus Seth Rollins.
I think there's no reason for Seth Rollins to win this match unless the next challenge is gonna be a triple threat at WrestleMania. Him and Cesaro and Nakamura.
I'm for that
because I think Buddy Murphy might get involved with this one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think he's still a little bit brainwashed, a little bit lonely, more
But
like.
then again, what bothers me just puts him back in the tag team.
No. He doesn't have to be in a tag team. He can stay the disciple.
Yeah,
He can just stay on the outside.
No, like Nakamura and Cesaro go right back into a tag team.
No, but they have history, so it doesn't. No, it's triple threat. They can have friendly competition with each other.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine with the triple threat. I think Nakamura wins. I think Nakamura wins because Cesaro comes back.
I think the only way is Seth Rollins wins this is with the help of Buddy Murphy. That's it.
Yeah. I do think Nakamura wins with Cesaro returning.
All right, we'll see.
It would be like a distraction, and Nakamura would take the win.
And he swings him out of his clothes again.
Yes.
There you go.
I think Seth Rollins should wrestle in the suit.
He has some action clothes. They seem to stretch very nice, so maybe.
Yeah. Changes look. United States champion Riddle versus Mustafa Ali.
I would love Mustafa Ali to win.
Me too. I would like to see him in the U.S. champ, and I kind of been digging his promos as with the suit and shit like that for America and stuff like that. So I was digging that, but I don't want it until I see the New Day and Matt Riddle all getting matching scooters. So I need to see that first before you lose the title.
I still gonna give it to my boy. I'm still give it to Ali.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Ali. I just feel like there's something they need to do with Retribution, and that'll be a step forward.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. Anyway, Randy Orton versus Alexa Bliss.
So is tonight the night that the Fiend returns?
I guess he returns, and Alexa Bliss is gonna rip his face off.
Or is she gonna be possessed and beat him?
I think Alexa Bliss is gonna burn his head.
I think she might be Dark Bliss or whatever, and just beat. He tries to hit her and she can't. He can't do anything. This could
Okay.
be done a certain way if it's a real match, like what they did with Asuka.
Yeah.
They could do with Randy, but do it right and
Yeah.
have her like beat him and give it some meaning and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like tonight is the return of the Fiend in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah. About time. I feel like this is just going on too long.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even like it's slow cooking. No, you're just taking forever with this shit.
Yes. Yes.
There's no slow cook here. Y'all overcooked.
Yeah. So it's a little tough to eat this meat here.
Yeah, I left it. Y'all forgot about it in your slow cooker. It was warm the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus, no holds barred match. I think McIntyre wins.
It kind of seems like that's what they said, right? You know what I'm saying? With the advertisements and all that for WrestleMania, looks like it's a foregone conclusion.
I feel like honestly, if Sheamus
Spoilers.
wins, I feel like if you could have Sheamus wins, it kind of like just keeps that option open to change that match, and you could build that shit all the way to WrestleMania instead of just having McIntyre win and then go straight McIntyre Bobby Lashley for the next 4 weeks.
Well, since you said they changed they added the stipulation, right? You said the winner gets the first.
No, I
number one?
actually thought it was, but then you told me that it got promoted at WrestleMania already, and I was like, oh damn, they fucked that whole shit up then.
Yes. So if there's no stipulation for that, then there's no reason for Drew McIntyre has to win.
Yeah.
If he's already going to WrestleMania, he doesn't have to win.
No, he doesn't.
So I think Sheamus.
Yeah, I think Drew's winning it just to keep momentum.
Okay.
Intercontinental Championship match: Big E versus Apollo Crews. I got Big E retaining.
I have Big E win. Yes.
Big E gonna destroy him.
Yes.
Gonna eat his face. I don't know why. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks, Bianca Belair.
They put so much work in telling us the story that the championships are going to change hands. So I believe it.
I have a feeling that Natty and Tamina will interfere this and stop the title.
Do you think
match.
they're going to stop it? I think they might help.
I have a feeling they're gonna keep. I think Nia and Shayna Baszler retain, and Natty and Tamina clear the ring and put their name for the tag team titles. I think they're gonna fight at WrestleMania for them.
Because I also think they're going to lose because I think because they have a feud now.
Yeah.
Asuka and Shayna Baszler, I believe that's probably where WrestleMania is going, right?
No, I have a feeling. Yeah, you know what? I thought they were gonna fight for the women's title, and they're not. I thought they were actually gonna have a title match, and they didn't. They lost. She lost the title match already. I think Asuka's gonna have Rhea Ripley. I think Rhea Ripley's going for that title.
I could see it, but I think I don't know. That poses an interesting question.
Yeah.
For what's gonna happen, but as of right now, it hasn't happened. So I'm thinking I don't think they're gonna win. I mean, I don't think they're gonna retain. I think they're losing.
I don't think Sasha and Bianca go in WrestleMania with the tag titles.
They'll probably lose it before then, but I
Yeah.
do believe they're gonna win that belt tonight.
I don't
Those
want
belts
Bianca's
tonight.
first title to be the tag title.
Why not?
I want her to get the women's title first.
Well, don't you think she wants a belt too? Like, let her have a belt.
No,
Let her have something.
I don't want her to have
She never even won the NXT championship.
That is
Like,
true.
let her have something.
That is true. I have a feeling there's gonna be shenanigans. I have a feeling that Nia Jax and Shayna
Of course,
Baszler
Reggie's
somehow-
gonna probably show up. He's gonna be drunk. Carmella's gonna be like, "Which one of you is my what was it? Sommelier?" Billy Kay's gonna run through the middle of the ring with a bottle of wine,
If
and
Billy Kay
Tamina's gonna be chasing
involves-
her
if
because
Billy,
that's her wine.
if Billy Kay gets involved, I'm all for this match, and I don't care who wins.
But I'm just saying, the story they told us is that mad people could be involved. So
It's gonna be a lot
I
of
just think
shenanigans.
and they showed the disconnect between Shayna and Nia yesterday. She kicked in Friday when she kicked in the face. So
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They telling the story.
Yeah, sure.
We'll see.
Yeah, I say they retain.
You say so? Okay.
I'm saying they retain.
I go lose.
Okay. In main event, Universal Champion Roman Reigns with Daniel Bryan versus Daniel Bryan with Edge as a special enforcer. I already
You
see
don't
how
like
this
Edge?
match is gonna happen. Hey, you don't like Edge? I like that shit.
Oh man.
Roman wins because
Yeah,
of Edge,
I believe so.
and then
Daniel Bryan has pissed off a lot of people recently. I think he pissed off Edge.
I think I have a feeling Edge is gonna go for a spear on Roman, miss, and hit Daniel Bryan, and Roman's gonna get the pin. He's gonna be forced to pin him, and then we're gonna have a triple threat at WrestleMania.
No, I think Edge is mad at Daniel Bryan and will just spear him on purpose.
Yeah.
And Edge should get away with it. He's the ultimate opportunist. Nobody would be mad at Edge for doing that. He's still a good guy. He's a dick.
He'll do it and say sorry after.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault. I tripped on my shoe.
Just nobody. The same way he got kicked in the face. Don't forget that happened.
Yeah, that's true.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So he'll say sorry.
Yeah,
but he doesn't mean it.
that's true.
You know what I mean? That's how I feel this goes down.
Roman retains. No, I think no matter what,
Yeah.
Roman
Yes.
retains. I feel that there's gonna be shenanigans again. I have a feeling Edge is gonna hit Daniel Bryan, and then the other is gonna.
And Jay Uso, he'll probably show up and then get either barred from ringside or he'll sneak in and do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's always gonna be shenanigans. But again, I have Roman retaining.
Yes.
Podcast we listen to. New Day podcast is always a funny ass one. We do need Big Money Kofi at some point
I
in
hope
time.
so. Soon.
Yo, he had me fucking laughing. I was laughing so hard with that shit.
It's a
He
very
went-
good episode. Please listen to Kofi go into a brand new character, Big Money Kofi.
Oh man, that was so great. And then he fucking copyright infringement to the little kid that didn't
Mhm.
want to sleep.
Yeah, your parents just set you. They set you up in debt. You owe me.
That shit was hilarious. I loved it. So always shout outs to the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. I did listen to this week. They were just talking about a lot of stuff that's going on. They have a actual wrestling show coming up soon, and a full wrestling show, and then they also have the FWF is returning soon. So there's a lot of things to look forward to that. They also show the prototypes for the Super 7 figures that they're making, and I'm actually very excited for them. I hope they look better than the New Japan ones, because the New Japan ones are kind of. I'm
You
not
haven't seen what they
feeling
look
them.
like? They look good.
I did.
They look good.
They look too cartoony for me.
No, I'm not talking about the New Japan one. I'm talking about the Super Set.
The
their
Super 7.
figures,
Yeah, I know.
prototype.
I'm excited for
They
those.
look good.
Yeah, I'm excited
They
for
look good.
those. I'm very excited for those. I listened to Paul White on two podcasts. I listened to him on Talk Is Jericho. I also listened to him on Renee Paquette's
that was
Oral
good.
Sessions. That was actually really good conversations with him. I understand him a lot. I get where he was going with it, and it makes a lot of sense.
He needs to start doing what he said he was gonna do now,
Yeah.
and he better sit Cody down and talk to him.
Yep.
That's
Stop
all I'm
that
saying.
shit.
That's all I'm saying.
Like, stop your shit. Simple as
Mhm.
that. Just stop it. Stop it. Yeah, that was a really good one. Anything else I listened to? That's about it. I listened to the True Long Island Story. I've been listening to the Kurt Angle podcast. I listened to episode 6, which was I think it was, what was the name? What was the? I'll tell you right now. It was his retire. Well, no, it was No Way Out 2006. I think it was his match with Undertaker.
Okay, cool.
It was a good conversation. I've been digging his stuff, so definitely check that one out. He goes in depth with the matches and things like that. So he has about 7 episodes out right now, so definitely check them out. They're good. I was listening to the Austin Broken Skull sessions with Randy Orton. So far, a good conversation. I'm actually looking forward to listening to it more. It was actually pretty good so far. You don't like
I did not get
Age?
to. I did not get to hear the After the Bell, but this past week was Eric Bischoff.
Yeah, and announced that he is going to the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
I wonder if they're going to add him to the NWO.
I mean, damn it. Why not, right? Because they didn't get to go in, did they?
He didn't. Well, whoever was for last year is going in this year, except for Batista. Batista declined it.
Well, he said not until everything's back to normal.
No, it's just the fact that he can't do it. He ain't gonna have the time.
Oh, he does. I guess he doesn't want to half-ass it.
No, yeah, exactly. Because if he's doing it, he's doing it for the fans. He's not doing it just to be in WWE. He's doing it for the fans. He's not doing it for a paycheck. He's doing it because he wants the fans to. He wants to thank the fans before he's fully done. But he is also filming Thor: Love and Thunder and also Guardians 3. So,
Gotcha.
Man's busy.
Mm-hmm.
Just like John Cena filming Peacemaker.
I know.
I'm actually excited for that
He's
Suicide
stuck
Squad.
in a dimension. He's stuck in that dimension, man. He's never going to get out.
No. I swear to God, we still need a invisible AA to be done.
Maybe tonight.
Maybe tonight, right? A visible person comes in, does the AA. Alexa gets the pin.
There we go.
We get a demonic John Cena theme.
You just play his music backwards. Okay.
I'm all for that. Oh man, that would be great. I guess that's it.
Yes, sir.
This is the Wrestling Babble podcast. We're here every week with a new episode of the Wrestling Babble. We'll be back next week with our review of Fastlane and other stuff.
Let's hope.
It's a good one. Follow us on Spotify, Red Cycle Inc. That's the easiest way to get all our podcasts. Is the easiest way to get every single one of them. We have Not a Trekkie, the Morphin Cast, the Shell Shock, and the Gamer Rage podcast. Those are all monthly podcasts, and then we have our weekly podcast of the Wrestling Babble and the Red Cycle Inc. Red Cycle Inc. We are going through all 2 decades of comic book superhero movies, which next week we'll be up to Superman 4. Quest for Peace, and we'll have RoboCop up this week. So if you check those out when you get to listen, there's a lot of depth in that podcast.
Yes,
it was just toys and RoboCop. That's what we talked about.
Ninja Turtles wearing slacks. I'm upset.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to look forward to. Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Twitch TV, all Mark with the Mic. Follow Red Cycle Inc. on everything.
Yes, follow Red Cycle Inc. Anything and everything, everywhere. Make sure you follow us. Scott Steiner doesn't want it. We're on YouTube. We're on SoundCloud, Spotify, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. And we got a WordPress. Check us out.
Check those out. He has Neo 2 on there. I was looking at those. Those are pretty dope. Are you streaming Neo 2?
No, I couldn't do that. I don't have the internet for that.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Is that? Well, you gotta make it look nice. So.
Yeah, it would look very, very choppy.
Boo.
No good.
All right. Mm-mm. But you see pictures. Yeah, nice pictures of Neo 2.
Yes, that's a very photogenic game. So make sure you check that out on the WordPress. Yes. Red Cycle Inc.
Yes. And that's it. A little shout out to Game On. There's Long Island video game store. They always hook us up and always send love. So always try to give some love. They're in Middle Place in Smithtown in Long Island. Very good deals. Very good stuff. Best quality and used video games. They take care of everything. I got forced to play Home Alone. I finished Home Alone. Yes, HT. I finished Home Alone. Fuck that game. Fuck that game hard. I hate it. It's stupid. It's very repetitive. It played like, you know what it reminded me of? Popeye. Just
I've never played
bigger.
Popeye.
You never played Popeye? Okay.
No,
We'll talk about this after we finish. Peace out, laters, and always remember, follow the Jinkies because he's not here, so you can follow him now.
And he's hungry once again.
Yeah,
for sandwiches.
yeah. He's not allowed to have them, so
No.
spear him if he has a sandwich.
Put him in the Hell in a Cell.
And spear him. You could do it Edge
Sandwich
way,
on a pole
you could
match.
do it Lashley's way, or Roman's way. There's 3 main event guys that all do spears.
There's like 17 actually. I'm just
Well, in WWE, like 2 of your main champions use the spear as their finisher.
I just mean it. No, 3. Like the top. No, 4.
Yeah.
Right? No. Yeah. No. Roman, Bobby Lashley. You got Ed. You got Edge.
Edge. And
Who else
Charlotte.
uses them? Charlotte doesn't, and she finishes the match with it. Yep.
Yeah. Charlotte does too. Too many spears. Give
Too
him
many
back
spears.
the Dominator. I like the Dominator.
Yeah.
But he has the
Yes, sir.
full Nelson. Why are you spearing people? You got the full Nelson.
You know what? That's just when he wants to look extra angry, because then he does the Bobby Lashley face.
Yeah. It looks like he has to take a mean dookie. That's the face he gives. It's like really tight. And it hurts.
He's like, hurry up and let me end this match.
Yes.
I gotta go.